Well, welcome to Procurex. I hope you've been having a good day so far. I know you. We've met before, so that's all right.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, Will, can you tell us who you are and what brought you to Procurex today?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Greg. Hello, my name is Will Quinn. I work for the North East Procurement Organisation, and I am currently doing my CIPS with SR.
Oh, I wasn't going to go for the plug, but thank you very much.
Take
That's
the plug,
great.
take the plug.
So, Procurex, loads of things going on, loads of different stands, loads of different conversations going on. Was there anything particular on any of the lists that you thought that's a bit of me and you were hoping to get from today?
Yeah, so I noticed that in the innovation zone, there was quite a few conversations on innovation in the public sector procurement.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's quite an interesting thing that's currently going on at the minute, because there's a lot of like public sector organizations that are looking to, take that more innovative approach to the, the everyday procurement.
Yeah.
So it's really great that they're sort of like focusing a lot on that.
I caught Michael's chat from NEPO. He did a wonderful job. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I think innovation's big on the agenda. We've got AI, we've got PA23.
Yeah.
CIPS have just done a really, I think, really positive initiative where they've brought in this idea of the great conversation, and that we as procurement professionals need to be thinking about what's going to happen in the future, where we need to be and where we need to be driving it. If there was one thing that you think should be involved in that great conversation, what would you say it would be from your perspective?
I would definitely say what you've kind of just said there, like, like not being like scared of like the thought of like AI.
Yeah.
Like, like AI is like, it's in our everyday life now. And I think like one of the big challenges, which I hope something like that would take into account about AI, is that like, don't be scared of it. Like it's there to assist you, not to like take over. And I feel like, like an event like this as well, where it's being like really focused on, is like really special. And I really hope that it like really like sort of like calms people down into thinking like, this is like, it's okay to talk about AI. It's okay to use it. Yeah.
I think there's always the despair of data security and environmental consideration, but I think it's there. We're going to have to embrace it, and if we embrace it well, then we're in a perfectly good and strong position. Okay, yeah. So AI won't steal our jobs. AI is there to facilitate our jobs. And the final thing I'd say today is like, so we know what we want from procurement. What are the challenges? What do you think the biggest challenges for us to get there will be?
I think people listening to the, for example, within NEPO, we're really starting to like incorporate AI. And I think for those that maybe are like, part of like that older generation that have been in procurement for so long and are like, well, we've never needed to use AI in the past, so why should we now? And I mean, like one example that I've taken away from my own use is just like a reduction in admin sort of jobs with the use of AI. And I just think even little things like that, which is really like just like scraping it, it's like assists in your everyday sort of like working life, really. Like, so yeah, I really feel like the one thing is just for people to listen and don't be scared.
Yeah, 100%. Procurement are the middlemen. We build
Absolutely.
relationships. So the more time less time we can spend adminning, and more time we can spend relationshiping. Pretty sure that's not a word, but the better. We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Greg.
Right,
Thank
see you in a bit.
Thanks.
All right. There we go.